Yeah, that's right, guys. We have breaking news out of the basketball program. It has been confirmed by several sources that Tyler Cook will not return for Iowa this senior season. The Athletic originally reported that Cook will enter the 2019 NBA draft and has no intentions of returning to Iowa. Cook led the team in points and rebounds per game. The Athletics department has yet to officially comment on the matter. A lot of people were shocked to hear about TC leaving, but to no one's surprise, national recognitions keep coming in for Iowa's Megan Gustafson. Well, except for maybe Megan's surprise.
Dear Megan, your coaches wanted to let you know that you've been named the AP Player of the Year. What? I was not expecting that. Oh my God. Congrats. Congratulations. That was clever, you guys. Wow.
Congratulations. We're so sweet. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
It's awesome. So awesome.
I like paused. I was like, what?
Congrats, buddy.
Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Megan, that's huge. The AP Associated Press Player of the Year. Way to go, girl.
Well, obviously Megan was taken back there, but I'll be honest, I saw that one coming and I bet there'll be many more to come. But moving on, after falling to Illinois State in the midweek, Iowa baseball is going to try to bounce back this weekend when they host Rutgers. Here's what the team had to say about moving on from the loss against Illinois to Rutgers.
Every game matters, and those are games that we don't get back, especially in a 56-game season. We don't have many opportunities, and those are the ones that we're going to wish we had back later in the year, and as a lesson to be learned and us to carry it into future games, that stuff's not given.
We get the beautiful day of coming out tomorrow and wiping it away in the morning and having a good day of practice rolling into the weekend against Rutgers.
To take from this is that we have to be mentally tougher. We have to be able to show up and play harder every single day, because we're going to have to do this again with Western Illinois and Northwestern down the road. It'll be a good trial run for us. So hopefully that's the lesson we learn. It doesn't mean that everything's falling apart or caving in, but we have to learn from that. And tomorrow we'll wipe it away and we'll get back to hopefully a good practice and get ready for Rutgers this weekend.
First pitch is set for tonight at 6:05 p.m. at Duane Banks. But baseball isn't the only big event going on tonight in Iowa City. Carver Hawkeye will host the Men's Gymnastics Big Ten Championships, and we have Men's Gymnastics beat reporter Marissa Kraft standing by live in the newsroom. Good morning, Marissa.
Good morning, Zach.
So Big Ten start tonight. How is Iowa looking?
Iowa is currently ranked 7th, and they've managed to clinch their share of the Big Ten title, which is something that hasn't happened for Iowa since 1998. Iowa's strongest events are the rings and the high bar. As long as they can keep these routines looking sharp and clean, they can hopefully look to make up lost points from other events. Throughout the season, the event that's been the weakest for the Hawks is the pommel horse. But if Kevin Johnson is on tonight, we should be seeing at least one first-place contending score for this event. As far as other Hawks to watch tonight, I would definitely keep an eye out for Bennett Wang. He is a very consistent all-around athlete. Also, freshman Evan Davis is another Hawkeye to watch this weekend, as he's following closely behind Wang in the number of points for the season. Overall, I expect a pretty decent performance tonight and tomorrow from the Hawks.
Once again, that was Marissa Kraft live in the newsroom. Thank you, Marissa. The Big Ten Championships are set to start tonight at 7 p.m. in Carver Hawkeye. But over at Bob Pearl Field, Iowa softball has been off to a rocky start, losing 4 straight home games. They have not stopped one player from giving it her all. DITV sports reporter Allie Green tells us more about the triple threat player.
Although Iowa softball could not pull off a win against Northwestern, one player is working twice as hard to fight for the Hawks. Junior Donnie Ray Mayhew was not only the starting pitcher this past weekend, but she was also found making outs at first base.
It's always been a thing I've done. When I was younger, I pitched more than I really played the field, but I always did both. When I wasn't pitching, I was on the field, and here it's been more on the field, and then when I'm needed, I go in and pitch, and it's always been that way, yeah.
She serves as one of Iowa's most powerful hitters. Her hitting, pitching, and infielding abilities make her a triple threat. She has established herself as one of the team's most adaptable players as she switches from mound to base.
The only difference really is that with every pitch at first base, like in between pitches, I have time to be to myself and then concentrate right when she's getting on the mound. But in between each pitch as a pitcher, you have to be more in the zone. You have to think about the next pitch. So that's really the only difference there.
Mayhew continues to be a standout at playing both positions. She leads her team in being both a solid first baseman and a pitcher for Iowa. Make sure not to look away from Donnie Ray. Reporting from Bob Pearlfield, Allie Green, DITV Sports.
That's all I've got for you today in sports. Come back on Monday for a full recap from the Big Ten men's gymnastics meet this weekend. Jacob and Abby, back to you guys at the desk.